Good morning, guys. I hope you guys have an absolutely fantastic day. May you all have a blessed Sunday. I just wanted to pop in and just say what's on my mind. So, a lot of people tells me that I'm super brave and strong, and like they wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing if they were in my shoes. And I came to the conclusion that I promise you, if let's say my cards were dealt to you, you would really do the same as what I'm doing. First of all, it defies you as person when you start conquering what a lot of intelligent people told us that I'll never be able to accomplish. And it doesn't matter whether it's a similar situation than mine or whether it's not. At the end of the day, it all depends on you, on your choices. Whether you are going to listen to everyone telling you that, no, man, this is impossible. It is humanly impossible for someone to be normal after a situation like this. And you see, that is where God's grace comes in. It comes in the most unexpected ways when you least expect it. To be honest, I also thought when this accident happened to me that I'll never be me again. I'll never be that crazy person that is not scared of anything, and I'll never be able to push my luck as much as I could before my accident. And to be honest, I can still do that. I can still accomplish every single thing that I put my mind to. And that's exactly the same with you. You can do and achieve absolutely anything that you put your mind to. It might not happen as quickly as you want it to happen. Trust me. I know. Nothing that I've been through has ended up the way I wanted to do it, or as quickly as I wanted to do it. But I had to realize that, first of all, I have to accept me for whom I am now. Because if I can't accept myself for whom I am now, how would I expect society and the people around me to accept me for whom I am now? And yes, it all dials down to self-acceptance. And it sounds easy. It sounds easy, man. I mean, it's cool. I accept myself. But do you completely accept yourself? Do you fully understand why certain stuff are happening? Why certain stuff is not happening the way you want it to happen? Because let's be honest, if everything worked out the way we wanted it to work out, then we didn't need God. We wouldn't have needed Him. And that's actually quite scary. And we as humans, we are hard-headed because we know what we want, and we want it like an yesterday already. But that's when the surprise comes in. Nothing will happen most likely the way that you want it to happen. It's really, guys, nothing that I've wanted to happen at that particular stage in my life happened. And I got frustrated, irritated, annoyed in God. Because if he says that he can fix everything, why is he not fixing me? Why would this loving, nurturing God not fix me? And you know what? I first had to break completely, be shattered, and have those around me that loves me dearly help pick up the pieces and start rebuilding my puzzle, for me to realize that I need to be more humble and thankful for what I still have. It might not be what I want or what I've hoped for, but be thankful for what you have, because like that, it'll be taken away at any given moment. Trust me, you won't even see it coming. So on this lovely Sunday, I want you guys to think about whatever is bugging you, whatever it is you cannot change, to place it in God's hand and ask Him to carry that burden that you think you are carrying. Give it all unto Him. Let Him carry it. That's why He's here. He's here for us when we can't deal with what we are going through by ourselves. And He's actually waiting for you to just give over completely and ask Him to pave your way the way He wants to pave it. It might not be the easiest. Trust me, it's not. It might not be the quickest, because that's also not what's happening. It takes patience. It's like they say, Rome wasn't built in one day. The same as your life. Your life wasn't built in one quick movement like this. You need to be humble. You need to get your head straight. Figure out what is the most important to you now. What is it that you need to adjust, to strengthen, to fix, whether it's emotionally, mentally, spiritually, doesn't matter. What is your priority? For instance, my biggest priority at this stage is being able to get back into society, get back at what I love doing, teaching, get back to a more normal life, to move from my granny walker to crutches. Small steps like that needs to be done in order for me to move forward. It's a slow process. It's not fun. It's not always moonshine and roses. But just as I am going through certain stuff, you might also go through certain stuff that you're not quite sure about or really understand why things are happening. But you have to remember, God will never place something on your way, on your road, that you can't handle. Even though it's horrible, even though you hate it, He will not place it on your road if you can't handle it. Sometimes we need to be more willing to change, and we need to realize that each and every one of us are individual people with our own choices and doing things our own way. at the end of the day, we're not in control. We might think we are, but we're not. God's in control. And He knows what's best for us. We don't. We think we do. But oh, surprise, surprise, we don't. So, start thinking about whatever has happened to you. Think about it in a more positive way. Because as soon as you make that mind switch of looking at it in a more positive way, trust me, everything's going to be better. Emotionally, spiritually, physically, you'll be much better. And start working on what you want. Not what your brother or sister or mother or father or whatever wants. What you want and what's going to make you a better person. Because it's time for you to start thinking about yourself. And thinking about what's the best for you as person. And what will bring you closer to God. And what you need to do or put aside that is prohibiting you from getting closer to God. And get that out. Get it out of your life. Because it's time for you to start realizing that God has helped you to this stage for a reason. Every single person, every single one of us are here for a reason. You might not know what your reason is quite yet, but there's a reason. He made sure you were born because He knows that there is a reason out there that you are here and you are going to change people's lives. Whether you are an able-bodied person or differently able-bodied person, it doesn't matter. Each and every one of us are here for a reason. And you have to start figuring out what is your reason. Because once you do, everything starts changing. You start changing. The people around you start changing. Everything turns out for the better instead of the worst. And little things that you previously thought will break you doesn't break you. In fact, it makes you stronger. It makes you wiser. And believe it or not, eventually it makes you more independent. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. And just know that God loves you. No matter what you're going through, no matter how deep of a hole you think you are, God loves you and He cares for you. Just open that door, let Him in, and see all the blessings that is heading on that is going to be on your way. Just receive it. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. Furthermore, I'm doing well. Tomorrow we're heading back to Cape Town. I can't wait to see what I can achieve this week, what I can build on. And thank you all for subscribing. I really do appreciate it. Remember, #Dankie Jesus vir alles. Love, Heidi.